Hey, yo, Wes. Hey, Nintendo, we are back, baby. Shout out my subscribers with the deal pickles. Shout out my subscribers, man. Everybody rocking with they boy. Do me a favor, though. It's your first time stepping in my crib, though. You know, respectfully. When you step into somebody's crib, you ring the doorbell. It's the notification bell at the bottom, man. Subscribe to your boy. Let me know you understand. You heard me? Cause over here, we on Jersey. Once again, excuse my energy, man. Dealing with some family stuff, man. Lost my niece this weekend to gun violence. So, man, you know what I'm saying? The family's going through some things, but we working. Hey, we had to talk about Chrome 23. YOSHI G versus PRISTAVIA. Let's just do it. We're gonna break these down battle for battle. We're gonna start off with YOSHI G versus PRISTAVIA. I love the matchup. I love the battle on stage. I think both the ladies came and brought a very, very high level of good material, man. Like, they both did their thing to the highest level. I appreciated what they both brought to the table. I don't appreciate the crowd, not at all. I feel like the crowd was lightweight biased, or I don't know how they not rocking with YOSHI G material. Her material was fire to me. She was scheming, punching. She was doing it all. Maybe it's because she was yelling. I don't know, man. I feel like that crowd didn't give her that much love at all. It's like they were just there to see the other side. It seemed like that for a minute. Some people said they might not have liked YOSHI G's approach. I think her approach was good. I don't know how. See, them New York crowds, just like that, be different, man. When you get up on the stage like that, I think you got to be a little more, I don't know, I guess you got to be a little bit more of a puncher. You can't be crazy with the schemes, I guess, because her first 2 rounds was crazy, dog. YOSHI G she was talking crazy her first 2 rounds, man. I loved it. Now, PRISTAVIA's first round, she seemed a little more in control. She had control of the crowd. She was letting her punches hit. She didn't seem like she was struggling at all. She was very calm and comfortable. That's why I gave PRISTAVIA the first round. I think she was just like, YOSHI G rapped for like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, seemed like she had a long round. YOSHI G had a really long round. She was rapping in that round, but it was long. PRISTAVIA's round was not as long as hers, and it was a little bit more impactful. It seemed like there in the building. So I gave it. I like PRISTAVIA's round a little bit more. I feel like she didn't have to do as much. But YOSHI G she was fighting the crowd and struggling a lot the whole time, and it showed. You know, when you are fighting the crowd and you fighting against adversity out there, you try not to want it to show. You know what I'm saying? That's when it looks different. But it kind of showed. But I still like YOSHI's material was fire. I think on the playback that is going to be I think the playback is going to be different for me. You know what I'm saying? As far as just watching it and seeing how it looked up front, you know what I'm saying? Like, the crowd just, they kept the air out of YOSHI's side. It's not her round. There wasn't no air over there. And I don't know, I didn't like it too much. But what YOSHI brought was fire. Second round, I think YOSHI felt something. I know she felt something because everybody else could feel it in the air. It was being talked about in the chat. You know what I'm saying? It was just something wrong. People weren't giving YOSHI no love. But she went crazy in that second, and she made them give her a little love. And she didn't get as much as she deserved, but enough to say she won that round. She went crazy in that second round, man. Like, she was really, really, like, her schemes are out of this world, man. You know, she was having all kind of schemes, just jumping in them back to back to back. And then PRISTAVIA goes, and she has a good second round also. But I think it was just something in YOSHI that seemed like she felt like she was losing, so she went extra hard, and she did what she had to do to pull out and take that second round. You know what I'm saying? PRISTAVIA's bars are out of this world, man. Her rapping, the way she was comfortable on that stage for the first time being up there like that. Like, PRISTAVIA is a star, man. She's definitely going to be here for years to come. I like everything about what she did, how she brought it, how she structured her material, man. Her attack, everything was just so well planned out and written out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just loved it. I didn't know the belt was on the line for that one. If it was, I don't feel like Sue Surf should have been behind her. I mean, you could root your team on all that, but being behind her when you're the one who actually put this belt up for grabs, you know, so I know it's your teammate, but you put the belt up for grabs under your league. So you can't stand behind somebody. That's like, you know what I mean? Dana White or one of them standing behind one of their boxers. You know what I mean? Like, it just, I don't know, it seems kind of weird. But it is what it is. They do what they do. That's their league, man. Yeah, so I had Yoshi winning the second. I had Pristavia winning the first. In the third, YOSHI G takes this crazy approach on how she started. It was real slow. It wasn't really hidden. It was cool, but I don't know if it was said wrong or maybe it just wasn't meant for that setting. Maybe her flows, the way she raps, it just wasn't meant for that setting. Because they weren't rocking towards it, gravitating towards it that much at all. Her third took me a long time to warm up to it myself also. But once she got going and I seen where she was going, it just took a while to get to it. And I don't think it was meant for that setting or that room. But it was nice. It was good. She said in the middle round, I'm trying something new. You know what I'm saying? Slide me some break here. So she did what she did, and it was fire. Then Pristavia goes, and Pristavia has this crazy, you know what I'm saying, third round that's just going to work, you know what I'm saying? And she's like putting the nail on the coffin in this third round, man. She's literally trying to step on the neck of Yoshi, you know what I'm saying? And she's seen the fact that Yoshi didn't she didn't have a crazy third round, you know what I'm saying? So, and she's seen that, and while Pristavia's rapping, YOSHI G's talking a little bit, and she's rolling her eyes, and she knows that it's like a little bit different, and she can see the, you know, the frustration over there. And I think Pristavia just went for the throat. Went for the throat and said, you know what? I'm about to go ahead and do this right here. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to put it on you like this and make sure they know this is over. You know what I'm saying? Pristavia is a star. She is here. She has arrived, man. I loved her performance. I love the way she approached it. I'm really happy that she got that shine, the opportunity, man. I feel like she took advantage. She did what she's supposed to do with it. She handled everything well, man. Shout out to Pristavia, man. Like, big fan. I got to interview her before, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's one of them ones. She showed it on that stage. For that to be her first time on that big stage like that, like, she showed a lot of poise. And shout out to her for being very fire and handling her business. Shout out to Yoshi, man. Yoshi, you were great, man. Don't let nobody talk you down, tell you didn't do nothing or you didn't feel, you know what I'm saying, like you didn't feel like they didn't feel like you did this or that. Don't nobody tell you nothing about your performance. You did great, man. You had very fire material. You performed well. You were all over the stage, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you could have been excited, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of breath control, certain things that just, you know, needing the water, certain things that you got to work on. But you have a very unique style that takes a lot to rap on stage with them schemes and going in and out of them punches and schemes and just floating around. Like, it takes a lot, you know what I'm saying, to do that. So, you know what I mean? Like, shout out to you for even having that approach and having having to do that kind of stuff for your battles, because that's a little bit harder than what a lot of people do, man. Them schemes and jumping in and out of there and moving around, and it's like nonstop the whole round. And you had long, like, smack rounds in that thing. Like, you was in there tripping. You was tripping in there, Yoshi. You had some fire shit, man. All that, I loved it. All of it. The clothes scheme, the food schemes, you had everything in there, man. It was just, I don't know why that crowd wasn't resonating with you, man. I didn't like the crowd. The crowd was ass to me, Yoshi. The crowd was ass. But maybe they just weren't rocking with the West Coast at that time. You know what I'm saying, Yoshi? Because, you know, they've been wanting to get the stuff back over there on the East Coast. So maybe it was just their way of saying we ain't rocking with the West right now. Some old bull stuff like that, Yoshi. But you know what? We ain't let it stop us because you was fire. You know what I'm saying? I did give the battle to Pristavia, though. Shout out to her, man. That's all I wanted to make sure I got to let you guys know, that it was a fire battle, and don't let the crowd or all the comments fool you guys and tell y'all nothing different. It was a fire battle. Don't let that crowd take your judgment away for what Yoshi was doing, because she was doing her thing out there. Yoshi was fire. Material through the roof, you know what I'm saying? It's just the way Pristavia approached it. She did a little bit better to win that battle in the building. She was at home. She was in New York, man. You know what I'm saying? She did what she's supposed to do, and it was handled. You know what I'm saying? Like, Not really too much more you can really say to argue about it. Yoshi did great though, so no slack to her. Shout out to both them ladies and Crumbs from the 3, Remy Ma, everything y'all got going, you know what I'm saying? That battle's out on YouTube. Go check it out. It should be on Hot 97 right now. You can go check it out, you know what I'm saying? Stream the whole event. Took a long time, but you can stream the whole event. You know what I'm saying? About 8 hours, 4 battles. But it was fire. Long time now. Shout out my subscribers. Everybody rock with their boy, though, man. Do me a favor. Like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. You heard me. It's First Watch Finest. We don't Jersey.